because, yeah. But, I was thinking, where did I learn that from? But anyway, yeah, so, and then after we were done with that idea, because we were like, you know what, let's think of something different, because honestly, okay, I'm just going to tell you this now, I don't remember exactly everything that we came up with. A lot of our stories were a lot deeper than I'm explaining them, but I can't go into full detail, because, one, we might eventually go back to those ideas, and we don't want people stealing them, and two, I don't remember. So yeah. Anyway. And then our next idea was this big, awesome game that I have right here, actually. It's not this. Okay. This is actually our new game. I'm gonna look away for a second so that I don't spoil anything, because, okay, minimize. Okay, minimize that. Okay, here it is. Okay, how do I get rid of this? I forgot. God dang it. No, that's not how. Okay, well, this is our new game. This was not the new game, but this was the game that I was working on. Michael didn't work any on it, so Michael can't take credit. But anyway, this was one of the games that we were working on, and I'm just going to show a quick demo of it here. Or one of the games I was working on. Michael can't take credit. Sorry, Michael, you can't. I worked on all this. You know I did. You know I did, girl. Oh God, how am I going to do this? Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Play. Click. Okay, I was working on this for a while. It was going to be like a Borderlands-esque game. Sort of like Borderlands, except the story was a lot different. But like gameplay-wise and environment-wise, I planned it to be a lot like Borderlands. This is just what I made so far of it. We actually rolled off this idea for a long time. This only took me about 4 to 5 hours. But this was probably the farthest we've gotten on a game. What's this? We're so bad. We're procrastinators. But I did develop on this stuff. I did the... Look, I made the trees. And they move too. They move. Look. Watch, they move. You see them moving? You can't see them moving yet. But wait, they move. They moved. They're moving, I swear. You can't... Can you see it? Can you tell that they're moving? Well, the wind blows them, okay? The wind blows them. Anyway, yeah, trees. Trees. I made all this. Trees. This was going to be like a jungle level. I wasn't finished developing it. I just kind of put some work into it. But I put like this, the trees and all that took me about 5 minutes to get the blowing to work. And about... What the heck is that over there? What is that? Do you see that way over there? Like that in the sky? I believe I can fly. Wah! Voice cracks. Anyway, yeah, so this is kind of the way we work. This is kind of what I worked on. Michael can't take credit. I believe I put there's the grass. I put grass over here, and it looks pretty good. The game doesn't look that bad. I mean, the textures and all that, blah, 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 aren't bad. But, yeah, there's the grass. The grass looks really bad, by the way, so... But, I mean, it's not that bad. Does it look bad? It looks bad. Well, I mean, it moves. That's not me moving the camera. It shakes. Nothing. I'm moving nothing. And it shakes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! But anyway. And then there's grass on the mountain. Mountain. And then I can jump down here. Woo! Look, a swamp. I made a swamp. Anyway. Yeah, and I can jump up all this if I want. Because yeah. Hold down spacebar, and it climbs it. So you're not supposed to be able to. But, there's a glitch. Oh god, no, dang it. God dang it. Oh, I'm climbing up the wrong wall anyway, god dang it. But I put grass and I put a tree down here for some reason, I don't know why. But, yeah, so this is kind of the farthest we got on the game. I should probably explain what the game was in right now. So, back to me, not the game. Okay, so. Okay, the game was, the story was, okay, a U.S. military guy came back from Iraq. Not Iraq, he came back from, it was in the future, it wasn't based in Iraq, sorry. It was based in Vietnam again. Sorry. But it was based in Vietnam. And he came back from, okay, pause. Sorry, pissing me off. He came back from Vietnam, and, he was a prisoner of war. he was a prisoner of war, and when he came back from Vietnam, he had heard something before he left. And what he had heard was the Vietnamese planning to drop like a mega mutation acid bad stuff bomb. Okay, we didn't actually say bad stuff, but it was bad. They planned to drop a bomb on the U.S. And the guy was trying to warn people about the bomb, but nobody believed him because they just thought he was insane. Stuff. I don't know why they thought it was insane. We were still developing story, okay? And basically, he finally convinced his little area of the town to get into a bomb shelter he had made before the war, and they all did, and then they all survived the big nuclear bomb. But when they got out, all their stuff was destroyed, and all this mayhem had happened, and the world was wiped out. I don't know why I put trees there. I don't remember why, but oh yeah, there was gonna be something behind the trees, but I don't want to spoil it, because it's not gonna ever be made as a game, but I don't want to spoil it. But anyway, and then basically all the people that weren't in the bomb shelter were mutated. And they, the mutants, needed this thing inside of human bodies that, it was this thing that the humans didn't know about, but the mutants knew about, and they needed it out of human bodies to live. So they would capture the humans one by one, and your main character's plan was to try to kill all the mutants and get all the humans back, and there was some other ending, but I don't remember, some like big awesome ending, but basically there was some people out in the world that had survived because they had been like, they had heard from the main character about the bomb, and some of them did believe him out in the big world. Some of them did believe him. So some of them did get into different bomb shelters, and there were people around the world able to give you help. But the story was going to be sort of a tearjerker, because we were going to try to develop the characters really well and make it to where the main focus of the game was sort of on the characters, and like every time you try to go somewhere to help someone, they're not there, and then you find out that the mutants had taken them and had killed them, and it was going to be like an awesome epic game, but we weren't really sure how we were going to do it, and then we sort of just dropped it for whatever reason. I don't remember, but then after that we went back. That was at like the end of 9th grade, or like the middle of 9th grade, like the end of 9th grade, end of 9th grade, and then for a while we just stopped making it. Me and Michael just stopped. We just decided we weren't gonna make a game. We didn't really decide that. We just stopped talking about it. We just stopped talking about all of it. And then just a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I mentioned to Michael, whatever happened to the game? And he was like, oh, I remember that. We were going to develop so many games. And I was like, yeah. And I brought up the FBI idea. And then I realized, because now I'm not stupid, that it's CIA that does all this scientific testing. And then we developed the story from there. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. I'm not going to show you the full thing, because, well, no. Hopefully I don't have anything embarrassing in the background. Oh, I have something embarrassing. Oh, God, I'm just kidding. Why am I... Okay. Here is the story. The game is by Single Shot Games. Oh, yeah. There's the characters. I'm not going to show you any of the character names, because blah, blah, blah. But this is sort of what we developed. All this. And we're there now. I'm not gonna show you it. What? Sorry, I can't show you any of the actual writing because, well, a lot of that is actually wrong from what we have planned, so, but, I have to go back and fix some of that. But that was basically, I typed all that in about 3 days, and I didn't even work the whole day. I worked like 2 hours each day, so that's 7 pages after 6 hours of work. I'm not very good at this. But, and right now we're on chapter 4 of our game, and I think it's going pretty good. But then, guess what we did? We dropped that game. Now, we didn't really drop it.
it's still in the back of our minds, and I'm still going to be developing the story throughout this entire school year. But for now, we're working on a different